Me never want it so like she's a hot topic. Because she just hot. She's not a topic. Well, this is not necessarily good news. It says 2 weeks after former Cash Plus boss Carlos Hill was freed of fraud charges, there he is, the state agency handling the liquidation of his failed unregulated investment scheme has signaled that depositors should not expect a full refund anytime soon. Whoa.
We're looking at the losses of just over 19 billion in an
Will that be? So the figure is based on 35,000 claims from approximately 21,000 depositors for 17.5 billion Jamaican, 23.3 million US, 413,000 pounds, and 93,000 Canadian dollars. Wow. But the office said that since the start of the liquidation process in 2008, it has collected 827.5 million Jamaicans and 1.16 million US. And that was collected mainly through debt collection as well as the sale and rental of properties owned by the Cash Plus entities. But the government saying it's, or the government trustee is saying it's insufficient to make a dividend payment of any significant portion to depositors. But for several reasons, it could not be immediately used to pay creditors, which is what I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
I mean, it's going to be tricky. I don't know, I guess you're going to decide how much you have in total and then determine is everybody going to get 10% of their loss? Because everybody have to get some. Is everybody going to get something? If your loss is below a certain threshold, will you get something? It really is, and boy, let me tell you.
And then before it reached this stage, some people actually did get some money. Before it got kind of carried away, some people actually did put in money and got money back, and then they put back in money after that and never get nothing back.
And they're saying some of the assets, you know, some of the assets are here, some are outside of the Jamaican jurisdiction. So it's tricky for them to sell them. This has been going on for years, you know, Neville.
Yep, unfortunate.
Years, boy, I tell you.
All right. I think a lot of us will be in front of our television sets at 9 o'clock this morning watching CNN because the former FBI director, Mr. Comey, will be testifying publicly in front of the Senate committee. Now, he gave a statement yesterday, a 6-page statement, which suggests that the president was interfering.
Yep.
And they say that could be enough to impeach the President of the United States. But it's important because obviously with the committee would have Republicans and Democrats, and the Democrats obviously going to go after the President, and the Republicans probably going to try to defend him. So it's not a straight cut thing. So yesterday I was listening to a couple of analysts on CNN, and one was defending the President and saying Comey is not a very credible man, and one thing.
Well, Comey, I mean, and it's going to be tricky because some of the things Comey is talking about goes back to just one-on-one conversation. Like he'll say...
So he said.
Yeah, so like he'll say they left the room and then Trump said.
Yeah.
Or we were having dinner, just Trump and I.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Comey's word against Trump's, I believe.
Plus, you did have some Democrats who did hate him from morning because they still feel that he's the reason Hillary Clinton didn't win the presidency because he brought out the emails. So some people kind of feel him shaky from morning. But it's going to be interesting. And then at the end of it, it's going to be even more interesting to see what comes out of it. So 9 o'clock this morning, CNN.
Yeah, Trump says he's vindicated. That's the word. He's going to be vindicated.
Yep.
He has been. So we'll see where that goes.
Ariana Grande.
Yes. Poor Ariana.
She resumes her Dangerous Woman tour.
Yeah.
Wednesday in Paris. This is a little...
Yeah.
It's a little couple of weeks after that horrific happening in Manchester, 22 people dead. And then she had something since then.
Yeah, they had a love concert.
Yeah.
which was amazing. When you saw the field when they were setting up, pure reggae playing in the background,
Yeah.
and a lot of artists, a lot of people came out to join her on that tour.
Yeah, and I think some people thought maybe it was probably too
soon
to return to the tour after so many people lost their lives. But I think it's brave, I think it's easy to sit here and say that, but you can't make the bad man them win. You know, as I said, it's easy to sit in a comfortable chair and say that, but you can't make the bad man them win. If not, we just sooner or later we just can't come out of our house. You know. So
yeah.
We can't make them win.
Speaking of winning, today we're going to find out who wins in the UK. The polls are on the way. 40,000 polling stations across the country. Yeah, 650 Westminster MPs will be elected.
And Theresa May should win again, shouldn't it?
Well, we don't know. We're going to see. I think part of the challenge with this election is whoever wins is probably going to determine whether Brexit happens.
She should
so
win.
I think Brexit is going to play a big part.
Yeah, she should win again.
Theresa?
Yeah, that's what the polls are saying, that she should win. Not as easily as they thought.
Yeah.
But
because one of the things they're saying is that the alternative may not be as enticing to the public. But it's the polls, and people vote in a weird way.
Yeah, so she should win again.
We'll see later on what
happens.
Let's see,
yeah.
Yeah. All right.